Say, Raisin. Yes? Have you ever fallen in love with someone before? I had a feeling you wanted to talk about something like this. I swear for an answer to your question, I have not. To be quite honest, I'm not interested in man or woman for that matter. As such, I'm not very versed in romantic matters. I will concede, however, that I do enjoy reading romantic novels and manga on occasion. Wait, not interested in men or women at all? Like, at all? And you still read romance stories? I'm more interested in the idea of love as a concept and less with the actual applications of the concept, especially relationships. I just don't feel a need to engage with someone in such a fashion. Besides, I'm already happily married to my work. I think I've never heard of someone like that before. But I will admit that it'd be plain hypocritical of me to badmouth you. I guess you just have to explain it to me at some point. More importantly, I don't assume you came here just to ask me about my stance on the matter. And you don't seem romantically interested in me either. So would you care to explain what you wanted to talk about, Fujiwara-san? I will say that I have a hunch on what is going on, but I don't want to assume. I am in love with Keine. She doesn't know that I've been for a while, but I haven't had the courage. I haven't found the courage yet to. It seems a bit tad ironic that you of all people couldn't find the courage to do something. This is hard for me, okay? I've never been in this situation before. Don't mock me. I wasn't trying to mock you. Please continue. Well, anyways, a few days ago, Keine told me that her parents are trying to push her into an arranged marriage. She doesn't seem to like it, but knowing her, she will probably go along with it anyways. Why would her parents push for something like this? Why would Keine-san go along with it anyways? It's complicated. I think it has to do with the fact that she is nearing her 30s. I think that what happened is that since Keine hasn't had a boyfriend yet, her parents want to help her by just arranging a marriage. There's some kind of dumb expectation put onto women that they should be married before they turn 30 or something. As if they aren't fit for marriage and thus unfit for love if they don't. I can imagine that Keine only wants to go along with it because of these dumb expectations. She has always been the one to do what people expect of her. It does make sense on some level as human lifespans are so short. But at the same time, especially nowadays, it should be left up to the individual. That's what I'm thinking too. But you know, society and its dumb expectations. Anyways, I know I don't have the right to tell Keine whether or not she should go along with this. But I feel like if she does, I will lose her forever. Not just that my feelings will go unrequited, but that I will lose her as a friend. At the same time, I'm afraid that she doesn't want anything to do with me if she knew how I felt. And you wanted to ask me for advice on the matter? To be honest, I don't know who else I could talk to. I'm sorry if it's too much to ask, like you said, we aren't exactly close. I just don't know anyone I trust with this. Why trust me at all? I don't know, you just seem very trustworthy, very diligent, and you also have a unique perspective on things. Since you are basically a foreigner and all. Very well, I will give you my advice then. Go and talk to Keine-san about this. Well, what? Confess your feelings to her. However, she may react if you don't. However, she may react if you don't bring your feelings up to her. Your feelings will stay forever unsaid. And since you are the kind to hold grudges, you will most likely regret it for the rest of your life. Besides, I cannot imagine her abandoning you over this. It is quite clear that she cares very much for you. I cannot see the two of you going separate ways because of your feelings for her. You're right. I have to go right now. Leave your tab to me. Thanks, Raisin. No need to thank me. Just take care of my tab next time we go out like this. I will. I owe you. Back with the voice acting. We just gotta wait for something to show up eventually, I think. There you go. Okay, I guess we gotta click. Nope, we gotta wait. Mokou! Hey, Keine. Sorry that You're completely drenched. Is everything alright? Are you hurt? Did something happen? Alright, come on in first. I'll make you some tea. Am I going in? Okay, holy shit. So far so good. God, how do I ever bring this up to her? Fuck, calm down, Mokou. You can do this. Even if you can't, you came this far. There's no turning back now. I can't believe I've never been this scared of anything before. Maybe I should just... Here you go. Thanks. Have you calmed down a bit? Not at all. Yeah. Do you want to explain to me what happened? Do you remember how we first met? That was quite something, wasn't it? It was when I first started as a teacher. I was doing some shopping around town when suddenly some of my students bumped into me. They came running out of an alleyway and seemed to be afraid of something. When I saw you, I just casually strode out of the alleyway with blood all over your face. I don't remember exactly what happened afterwards though. I just remember being very angry at the boys and us running away. They tried to mug me, so I told them if they could defeat me, I'd give them 1,000,000 yen each. Of course they took the bait. My plan was to teach them a lesson so they won't end up as petty crooks. I didn't expect one of them to rack me with an iron pipe though. It wasn't too bad, but apparently me just taking the hit made them scared as hell. When they called you sensei, I was sure I was in a lot of trouble. But instead, you just straight up headbutted each of them and apologized on their behalf. You even offered to help me with my injuries. I never seen anybody like that. I think nobody has ever gotten my attention that fast. Well, knowing them, seeing you, the situation was pretty obvious to me. I couldn't let that stand. They hurt you badly after all. You clearly didn't even try to defend yourself. You just took their beating from them. They didn't even have a single scratch in contrast. It was just not right. Oh well, I couldn't beat up a bunch of kids. It would just be wrong for me to defend myself. But when that police officer came around the corner, I just knew he would probably arrest us. All you could see is 2 ladies, one clear covered in blood, and a bunch of teenagers who were knocked out. It must have looked like we were trying to mug them. Kinda had no other choice but to run. Oh yeah, I think I've never had to run from the law before or since. You shouldn't make a habit out of it anyway. It was quite the shocker to realize we lived this close to each other and never met before. It happens. I mean, I do work everywhere and anywhere. I guess you are right. You know, when you looked at me that day and when you insisted on taking care of my wounds, I thought to myself that I never met such a kind person before. It was like I met a saint or something. When I got to know you better though, it was almost like you became more and more kind to me. Every time I thought you can't be any more kind, you proved me wrong. Even now, when I'm so unreasonable and just barged into your home in the middle of the night, the first thing you did was ask if I'm okay. I mean, who wouldn't in a situation like this? Most people would be mad. It's not like people haven't been kind to me in the past, but you're special. Nobody ever made me feel like this. This feeling, wanting to know someone completely, never wanted to be apart from them. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but it's hard for me to say this. I don't know how or when it happened, but I like you, Kane. More than that, I love you. I'm sorry that I'm unreasonable and just unloading this onto you. I felt like if I don't get to say it now, I'll never get to say it. Mokou. I didn't want to. Maybe you hate me now. I know that it's not normal for me to like another woman. I didn't choose this, it just happened to me. If you hate me now, I will leave you alone. I'm sorry to bother you. No! No, you don't have to go, please. I could never hate you, not for something like this. Honestly, I don't know how I feel. I've never given love much thought. You know, you grow up and everyone tells you that you will find a man someday and fall in love. But it never happened to me. Even when all my friends in school had boyfriends, I didn't want one. I just didn't get it. I thought it was fine this way. But then I met you and I don't know. All I know is that you are very important to me, Mokou. King, I don't know if we are feeling the same way. This is new to me, too. But I know I like you. I want to know more about you. I want to see you be happy. And I don't want to lose you either. Nobody has ever made me feel this way, so please don't go. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. But I feel like if you went and got married, I don't get to be close to you anymore. Not like this, at least. You be busy with your new family, I could be your best friend and come visit you. I wish I could say it would be enough for me, but I know it won't be. We couldn't get closer. It feels like that would be impossible. And that scares me. This whole arranged marriage business, this was my parents' idea. I didn't want to go along with it to begin with. It just felt like I had no choice in the matter. And given what you said and what I feel, I don't think I will play along with that arrangement anymore. Really? You are more important to me, Mokou. At least I think so. And I mean, so far they didn't even pick out. They didn't pick out a Nokudo? I don't know what that is. I can't even say. They just sprung that deal on me last week. I haven't given them an answer yet, so no harm done. I'll call my parents tomorrow and tell them I've met someone. Does that mean? I want to give this a chance. I want to give you a chance. This is completely new to me, and I don't understand my feelings for you very well yet. But I want to see where this goes. Won't they be mad? They will understand, I'm sure. If I already have someone, I don't need to go along with an arranged marriage, right? But telling them that you have a girlfriend is a little... Girlfriend. I'll just tell them I've met someone. They don't need to know more than that, for now at least. Besides, I've played the good girl my entire life. I think I can disobey this one time. I can be rebellious and break the rules every once in a while. But just because it's for you. Thank you, Kane. Mokou. Alright. I think that's everything. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, there you go. Character art and backgrounds, Pixel Tales, Storybook, Iced Lemon. Alright, yeah, there you go. The people who did the thingy-majiggity bobs. So yeah, I enjoyed this. I think in terms of length, it was near the same as the last work. And obviously it was pretty much this entire thing was played. It was in the bar, so you know the whole Raisin and Mokou deal. It was interesting to see Raisin being what you call it again. It was like helping Mokou out with all this. And it does make sense because we really, aside from Kane, there's no really other person that's really close to Mokou, so it's reasonable she would have to find someone else to really help her with the situation she is currently in. Trying to think, anything else I could really say? No, when it comes to the theme, obviously it's tackling the whole LGBT, and I think it did well. Trying to think, anything remarkable to say? Nothing I really know. One thing I will give it, I really did like the art style. It just more, it had a very, very cutesy style, which I was happy. I was very, very pleased by. It was nice to see. Anything else I really want to make note of? I did appreciate the voice acting for the first part. It was really nice. It really gave it it really added to this, I would say. Really made it nice. And obviously they couldn't voice act everything. I don't think they could. But aside from that, yeah, it was nice. Bryce, right? And obviously because of the Pride Game Jam. Woo! Oh. Alright, now that was, it was like about an hour and 4 minutes currently right now, so woo, pretty good length, I would say. And I believe all the music was done originally too, from what I was seeing. I could be wrong. Yep. Continue where? Oh, I guess it auto shit? I guess it auto saves itself. Okay, there you go. Even though I couldn't fucking save, I don't know where the save function was. Okay, I love how Kane's here Yeah, she was only in what 10% of the game. She showed up in the last bit. That was it. That's so funny. He's like, I'm the main character. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. That's so funny. It's like, oh well, whatever, whatever. But that's how it is. A nice visual novel, and yeah, it was good to see. I want to thank the people who worked on this. But yeah, let's continue on to the next one. I don't think the next game I'm gonna play is gonna be as long, but we'll see. We'll see.
覚悟しろよ